what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Match TV. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Match TV. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Match TV. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Match TV. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Yeah, buddy, that's right. Get exposure right now. Holler at the homie Paul Match, man, for Paul Match TV. Hit up Paul Match TV across all social media sites, alright? Who we got next? Got next.
All right, it's time for another episode of Paul Mash TV, and we're glad that you could join us again today. Got a great interview coming up in just a moment. But first, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell there, and you're always going to get the latest interviews whenever they become available. And you can use the comment section to talk to us, and we have t-shirts and caps for you to buy. So check out those on the first comment of this YouTube video, and we'll hope to hear from you there. And you can use our email address, paulmashtv, all one word, gmail.com. And you can use that not just if you're a fan, but if you're a solo artist or a band that wants to be on the show, you can use that as well. We'd love to hear from you there. And go to our Facebook page, Paul Mash TV, at facebook.com. And you're gonna, and I hope you'll check all that out. And there's a inbox. You can just send me an inbox there, like the page, and comment on everything you see. And of course, as always, we have an official web address, and all that will be recapped at the end of the show during the closing credits. So I hope you'll stay tuned for that. Right now, from Savage, Minnesota, we have E-Roc, another awesome artist on our show, and I think you'll agree. And we'll get to that in a second, but first it's click jam time, so don't go away. We'll be right back.
We got history, got me feeling the nostalgia when you look at me, thinking about what could.
Well, hello everybody, it's interview time again, and with us from Savage, Minnesota, we have E-Roc. Thanks for joining us, E-Roc.
Hello. It is a beautiful day here in sunny Minnesota. It's actually warm for once. We've had a long spot of cold weather, but it's a beautiful day today, that's for sure.
I see. Well, that's good. Why don't we start off by the obvious question? What was it that caused E-Roc to become a musician? Everyone's got their own story. Let's hear your story.
For sure. I've been doing kind of music my whole life. I've been doing all different genres and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Like I did, choir and band in high school. So, I've done classical, and I'm also a huge metalhead. But I didn't start doing the hip hop stuff until I was 18.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's really kind of how I got started in that.
Oh, okay.
But
of course, as you know, on Paul Mash TV, we do all genres. It doesn't matter whether it's metal, country, rock, hip hop, reggae, folk, whatever. So that's pretty good that you started out at least doing different genres. So that's pretty good there.
Yeah, it gives me a wide variety of expertise to play with.
Okay. Well, why don't you tell us about some of your influences? A lot of people have influences in the mainstream world. Let's hear some of yours.
So some big influences of mine, especially in how my rapping style, Eminem, Tech Nine, just to name a couple big ones. Some smaller ones I like. I listen to a lot of Twisted Insane. But those are mainly the big ones, is, Eminem and Tech Nine. Those are like the first rappers I started listening to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, some of those are pretty good. Like you mentioned Eminem. Yeah, that's I remember them when I was younger. So, so why don't you tell us a little bit about your music? I mean, I know you probably don't have physical copies, but if you do, you can let me know about. Tell me at least where all your streaming stuff is at. We'd love to know that.
Yeah, most definitely. You can find all my music right now, everything that I have released on SoundCloud, which is soundcloud.com/e-roc22. And then I have an album out entitled Mental Case, which is on all major streaming platforms. So, Google, iTunes, Spotify, all that stuff. And I do actually have physical copies of that. So, and then I'm more than happy to ship anywhere in the world. I just, probably have whoever buying it, cover that kind of cost.
Okay. Well, that's good to know anyway. Well, why don't we talk about this music video we're getting ready to watch? Tell us the title of it and if there's a story behind it. I'm sure we'd love to hear that.
The song is called Fucked Up. I mean, the story behind the song is more or less that I'm not necessarily one to kind of look up to. I don't consider myself a role model. I deal with a lot of mental issues, and so I'm not someone that should be looked up to, so to speak. But and some of the music video, I shoot in a graveyard, and so it's like just kind of like a dark theme song, and so it required a dark theme, I guess. Dark background. Okay, that's a better word for it.
Okay. Yeah, and I guess the title alone pretty much indicates that it's self-explanatory too, I guess.
More or less, yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll get to that in just a second, but I think that's all we have for right now, E-Roc, and we want to thank you for coming on the show. We'd love to have you back sometime.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Okay. So let's watch Fucked Up by E-Roc right here on Paul Mash TV. Don't go away.
All right.
I've been labeled a psycho or lunatic at some times, but overall I've just been told that I am out of my mind. The stage that's serving me a problem, so I'm serving my time. But if you look deep inside, you'll see I've committed no crime. And now everyone I meet is gonna look at me differently, but that's not much of a change. I've always been looked at wickedly, looking crazy just because I wear my heart on my sleeve. Nowadays I see that as something that makes me unique, like a tattoo I've got on my arms and my legs. Pretty soon you'll think I'm weird for not having them on my face. And even though the norms are changing almost every day, people still look at me funny like I'm just a mental case. Now maybe I got a couple of screws loose, or maybe I'm just something you're not used to. But the one thing I do know that is true is I'm not a person to be looked up to. I'm fucked up, fucked up, I'm fucked up, fucked up. Yeah, I'm fucked up, fucked up. I'm fucked up, fucked up. I'm fucked up, fucked up. Yeah, I'm fucked up, fucked up. I'm fucked up, fucked up. Yeah, I'm fucked up, fucked up. They want me on a diet of pills to make me feel sane, but the reality of it all is that I'll never be plain. So they can stick me on a plane to every mental institution, but my intuition tells me that they're the ones that are stupid. I'm not a conformist, but I'm not a rebel either. I try to stay to myself. And when I die, I'll disappear into the ether. I'm fucked up, fucked up, fucked up, fucked up.